every day feels like an entire week. But it's actually a good thing. Like, it feels good to be accomplishing that much and moving as quickly as we do.
Scrum is something that we are very actively using and we are definitely advocates of. Every morning we try to get a sense for where every single person is on the team and what they're working on.
NMotion runs on sticky notes. At the end of the day, that's what drives our productivity. We have Scrum boards across the space for individual teams, for the interns, for the NMotion team. That's how we know where we need to be, what needs to happen next.
A typical week in our startup looks like organized chaos.
So for us, our week technically starts on Fridays. We have a weekly debrief at a bar in Omaha. Every morning we start off on our Scrum board, just pick tasks that we're doing each day.
NMotion guides us through kind of each step of the process and to make sure that we're answering the first set of questions before we move on to the next phase.
Every other Tuesday we do CEO Squared Table, which is nice. All the CEOs at NMotion get together and kind of just chat about, where they're at, some founder things. And then, throughout the week we have a bunch of different mentors that come in. We've had Brett Byman, we've had the folks from Huddle, we've had, John Wirtz.
This year, through the help of over 50 mentors, we've really been able to focus on two sets of skills with our teams. The first are the practical, tactical skills of growing and building a business.
Sales and marketing, product ideas and development, legal work.
In addition, we've also really had an opportunity to look at developing the professional skills for our founders so that they're ready to lead a fast-growing, scalable startup.
What to do after you get your first customer, that's probably the biggest thing, because otherwise you really have no guidance. As a solo founder, it's very hard because you don't really have that co-founder to rely on. For me, it's kind of, it's great to have that.
I would say it's all about moving fast.
Such a short window of time keeps you on your toes.
Learning.
Exposing us to a lot of different, ways to do things. Like, it's not always, that you have to do it this way. It's kind of, we suggest you do it this way, but there's definitely more ways to do it.
And being humble and open to criticism.
People that ultimately are going to be the most successful at what they do are those that recognize they need people around them. And they need to learn from people around them that have either gone kind of ahead of them down that road or people that are doing what they don't do well, doing it better than them. I think the combination of learning and humility are the two things that I've taken away from NMotion that will be a huge advantage going forward.